Hello, this is Noreen Crone-Findlay from Crone-Findlay.com and TottyTalksCrafts.com. This pile of goodies is pretty much everything you need all tumbled together to weave the Saffron Teddy Bears that I designed for the Summer Weaving Challenge for the summer of 2022. So this is one of the prototype bears. Now, here's what's in this tray of goodies. What do you need? You'll need a Saffron Loom from Mirrix Looms, and I really like having the extended rod, so I highly recommend having the extended rod. You can get the Mirrix Loom and my book, Innovative Weaving on the Frame Loom, from the Mirrix website. If you go to their shop and starter kits, there's the Noreen kit. And here is this is the Sandy Loom. Now, in all the videos that I'm showing you for how to weave the Saffron Teddy Bears, I'm working with the loom flat, but when I'm actually weaving in real life, I do have it vertical on the Sandy Loom, and I find then I can also lift it down off the table and sit the stand in my lap and rest the loom against the table too, so it's very comfortable. So, all right, let's go through some of the other things that are handy to have. A notebook and a pencil and pen, very handy to have. And of course, my book, Innovative Weaving on the Frame Loom, is full of wonderful information about weaving on frame looms. Now, the Mirrix Saffron Loom wasn't available when I was writing this book, but the techniques that are in this book are transferable to any frame loom, and including really tiny ones. And so you'll be seeing more of that as well. Now, I also like to use a fork. This is a wooden one. No, it's bamboo. But you can use a metal fork or a tapestry beater or a dog grooming rake. They are all great for pushing the yarn into place. A ruler or tape measure. I think having both is excellent. So you definitely want a ruler. And I find that felting needles are really handy too with in bear making, so definitely have that. And I like to have a collection of different sizes of weaving needles and different styles of needles, different thicknesses. This is one that I carved myself from a scrap of wood. Here's a longer metal one. Plastic ones work well. These, shorter, blunt ones are good. You'll need needles to sew beads on for eyes. So you'll need needle and thread to go with those. And I also find at times that having a small pair of pliers, if you're going to be weaving the sun hats that go with the bears, it can be really nice to have, because you're going to be running the weft yarns, the warp yarns, extra warp yarns through the channels of weaving. So a pair of pliers is good for that. You'll need weaving hooks of some description. I use crochet hooks a lot. I also use bamboo chopsticks that I've carved into shape to make weaving needles. And a shed stick. This is a very small thin dowel that I've put in that pencil sharpener, and that works well. But a double pointed knitting needle works well. Oh, there's another needle. Of course, you need a selection of yarns. Yarns are essential because we're weaving the bears. Stuffing, you have to have stuffing. And of course, scissors and thread snips. You'll need a couple of safety pins. They're handy. And even though this is larger than the hearts I put on the bears, I like to have either a heart sequin or a heart, even a paper one that you've punched out, or a button or a bead or a charm. So it's nice to have a heart. And so that is a really speedy zip through all the things that you'll need for weaving your adorable teddy bears for the Teddy Bears picnic. So gather up all your stuff, and we'll see you in the next set of videos. I have been videoing like mad for weeks and weeks and weeks to get all the videos ready for the weaving challenge. So let's get started. My blog, tottytalkscrafts.com, has a post that lists all of the links showing all the complete how-to videos so that you'll be able to weave all of the Saffron Loom bears as well as the tiny little Hello Loom bears. And as well, there are other links for things like how to carve the weaving hook. The full link for that precise page is in the text under the original YouTube post. And if you just go to Totty Talks Crafts without that link, you can type into the search box whether you say teddy bears or Summer Weaving Challenge 2022, it will bring up that page so that you'll have access to all of the information on how to weave all these wonderful bears, these and so many more. So that's where you'll find all the information you need. Happy weaving and enjoy every moment.